Today I would like to talk to you about Kake. I'm going to show you some training methods to incorporate the gripping action, because actually what you see in kata, Kake, is only half of the motion. First I'll explain to you what the meaning is of Kake. Kake means hook, and you can see it very simply from the shape of the hand. You can see that your arm makes a hook. Usually this is a more or less straight angle, but this time you're going to hook because you want to make sure to hook the arm of your opponent. And then you can grab him, and that makes it easier for you to counterattack. So, as I said, in kata it's basically the half of the movement. And of course, if you see Pyayondam, this is the full movement, or Chinto, done from Dutch, and Niseshi as well. But that's only half of the motion, because if you think about it, if you block an arm in this manner, what is the purpose of using this form? If you're not going to grab with it afterwards, you might as well have blocked it like that. So I want to introduce you to some kind of training method, actually two training methods, that will help you to develop the gripping action that comes afterwards. So Roland, if you would please join us. So when you start in the beginning, I mentioned this in one of my videos on my vision on training methods. It's from my perspective, if you learn something new or if you want to improve something, then it's better to focus purely on that. In the fitness industry they call it isolation. So they're going to isolate the muscle that you're going to use in your practice. And in this case I would like to isolate just the grabbing action. So what I mean is that I'm not going to worry about timing, about the pressure of my opponent, about the trajectory of his arm. So in order to take that all out of the equation, as I should say, he will just extend his arm in order for me to practice. So I can do it first stage, let's say. I can say, alright, I'm going to wrap it around and grab it. So in Kake, basically your arm touches from below, then it's going to curl around. Then you can see the shape of my hand maybe in the video. And then I'm going to follow his arm and then grab him. So from down below to grab. Down, grab, down, grab. And what this hand does doesn't really matter a lot. You don't have to bring it back. You also don't have to keep it too tight in front of you. Most important is that you're going to feel your opponent, that you're going to increase the timing of your grip strength, all these kind of things. That's what you need to develop. So when you get a hang of it, it's better to try to incorporate some body movement, so you can move to the next stage. So for example, I'm going to do the same movement, but I'm going to shift my body and then grab it. So it's almost as if I'm giving it to the other one. Move, move. And then when you get a hang of it, you got to try to speed up. But don't worry if you miss it, like that. Don't worry, just keep practicing, because the most important is that you're going to make the movement subconscious. In other words, you have to do it many times in order for that to actually happen. Right, so because I add some kicks, it's more difficult to focus purely on the grabbing action, which basically makes it a sort of check. It's a method to check whether you're doing it subconscious or not. So if the grabbing motion is becoming more automatic and you're more getting used to the motion, then you can add and try to do different things, as I showed you with the kicking techniques. So your partner, he may just use the shizentai, just extend his fist, so you are able to learn. So you're going to move to the side, you're going to connect your arm, as I told you. This could be something like seishan, although it's a little less formal than the kata. But this is the idea, and then you can add a kick. Like this is the exercise. And obviously you can change and the other person can do the same thing. Alright, so this finalizes this video for Kake and the training method that I introduced to you to increase your gripping action and the quality obviously of your grip. So try to work on your timing, try to work on the feeling, and make sure that your skin, that your hands, and finally that your body becomes sensitive to your opponent so that you are more able to control him. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next video.